So what does it mean when we say that these pages here, Class 1 through Class 6, are data pages, and these are report pages over here? The bottom line is that the report pages are primarily formulas and formatting, and they're designed to read the stuff that's in the data and then do stuff with it. Make reports, of course, manipulate the data, and format it for printing or saving to PDF or whatever. The data pages, as much as possible, don't have formulas. They do have some formatting for convenience. We have the colored squares so that you know what you can type in and what not. But formulas have been minimized so that you're able to do sorting and just freely add information as you want to. However, when you want to manipulate this information, you need to know that this is actually organized in something that Excel formally recognizes as a database. So actually, each one of these pages is a separate database, one for each class. And the formatting is actually pretty simple, and once you're aware of it, it's not a problem. But if you're not aware of it, you can confuse Excel, and I'll show you what I mean. So a database, as far as Excel is concerned, is a bunch of rows of information with one row at the top that's headers, or you could call these fields. They should have meaningful names, and all of this information should be contiguous. So Excel will automatically recognize this as a database. So if you click on one student name and then you say sort, it knows what to sort because it recognizes this. It recognizes that there's a header line, and then it recognizes that there are a bunch of names that you want to sort by the fact that they're all next to each other. So in order to do that, you need to have an empty row above the header line so it knows where to begin, and an empty row below your data so it knows where to end. Now we have 100 lines here that are formatted with this gray stuff, but Excel, let's say I had 10,000 lines here because I'm manipulating something else for my business. Excel will be really slow if it has to check all 10,000 lines before it does a sort. So instead, it's a lot faster for it to just check until it runs out of stuff and then stops. So that's why it does it that way and not the other way. So here we are. We have our little bits of data, and as you know, we can sort by the information that we typed in our header line. It automatically recognizes that as the field names that we want to sort on. Alright, so, but what if you want to get rid of a student? What if I want to eliminate this student? Alright, don't delete the line. I don't think you can even, it probably won't let you delete the line because these cells are locked. But don't even try. If you want to delete information from your data page, just clear the cells. So let's say you go ahead and clear these cells. Right-click, clear contents. Okay, unfortunately, there's a problem with this because Excel goes until it gets to the first blank line and it assumes that this is your data. So if I want to sort on this, let's say I want to do reverse alphabetical, Z to A. Okay, it's telling me to try again. Okay. Sort Z to A. There you go. It only sorted these things, and the 3 students were left out in the cold. So that's not going to work. So what do you do if you want to delete that student who's in the middle? Alright, I just undo, and now we're back to our original data. Miriam Landers has moved off to Mozambique, and she's not available anymore in class. She forgot. She had to move suddenly. Well, here's one way to do it. She's not enrolled, so get rid of her enrolled date. Now, data, sort by enrolled, and she'll go to the bottom. Now if I get rid of her line, clear, that she was the last line, so now I have a new last line, and that's just fine. Oh, I also just remembered I want to delete these 3 students. Okay, another way I can do it would be to announce that everyone except those students is active. Sort on active, and those 3 students are at the bottom. I can get rid of them. Clear. Okay, so that's the safe way to remove students or other information from your database, and a little bit of the reasoning for why to do it that way.